Well, good evening. It is Sunday, September 14th. We are blitzing through September, and before you know it, we're going to be at the holiday season. Well, tonight is episode 9, REV Cucina Sundays, and I'm going to make a eggplant dish. So a little heat, and I have some pancetta, some red bell peppers, the eggplant, shallots, garlic, chili peppers, lemon, and we're going to pair it with frippella, which is a nice sort of light red from Sicily. And I've made a fennel orange salad, and we'll get started. I'm going to start with the pancetta, and I'll link this in with the whole. And we're back. And we're back. So I am got the pancetta in a frying pan over a medium-high heat. Um, you want to try to cook that quick, get it brown. Takes a little bit. And then what you're going to do after you do that with the pancetta, you're going to remove it, and then you're going to build your sauce, which is going to be with the eggplant and the peppers first, and then you keep layering it. There'll be some wine thrown in, lemon juice. So the pancetta is the first step. Stuff smells awesome, but it does take a while. I hope you had a great Sunday. I actually spent yesterday and today finishing my garden, and everything came out great. I posted a couple of pictures, got my own herbs to choose from. I've got a whole north wall of oregano, thyme, got some sage, got chives, I've got some lavender, and then pots and pots of basil, some parsley, mint. It's just a great selection, and it's all doing well this late summer. And so I'm looking forward to using my own herbs rather than keep buying them. So this is going to take a little bit. It's smoking up. Come back in a second. And we're back. So this is just about done. And then what I'll do is remove it. And in the meantime, I had chopped up, I forgot to tell you, I'm going to also throw some broccoli rabe in there. This would be pretty awesome. That's sort of bitter broccoli. And see how everything balances out. This is getting nice and crisp. You want to get them really crisp pancetta. For some reason it just takes a little bit longer. But once it starts turning, you'll know it. That smell is just awesome. So I'm going to finish this up and then start building the sauce. And we're back. So now I've got the pancetta out of the frying pan, put it aside. So now I'm going to throw in the peppers. And we're going to throw in the eggplant. And then we're going to saute those for about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to add some olive oil in that too, once I get everything in. A lot of eggplant, but it'll reduce. Basically one medium-sized eggplant, kind of cubed, kind of salt it, pat it so you get all the water out of it. Stir that up a little bit. And let that cook a little before I add the olive oil in. It's going to reduce down. That's a ton of eggplant and pepper right now. But I'm going to put some olive oil. This is about 3 tablespoons. Sort of figured out that that's how that works. And we're going to let that simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and then we'll start adding more components. We'll put the garlic, the shallots, peppers, and then after that we'll throw in the broccoli rabe and then finish with the lemon. It's smelling really good. And we're back. This is almost done. It's been going about 8 minutes or so. Want to get it sort of nice and caramelized, not overcooked but not undercooked. And then we're going to throw in the shallots and the garlic and the chilies. Let that go for a little bit, and then we're just pretty much at the conclusion. Then we're going to throw in the broccoli rabe, lemon and lemon zest from that lemon, and that's it. And you can eat it just like that with some bread, which I'm going to do. I've had a little bit too much pasta lately, and kind of enjoy it with a glass of wine, just like that, and a salad. It's been a pretty tough week. I'm trying not to say anything, but find myself compelled to. We got to find a way to talk to each other better. This divisiveness is just it's bad. I don't think in my lifetime I've ever felt it as bad as it is right now. Maybe people can come together over food. I don't know. Something's got to give. And we're going to be in for a really, really hard time. Anyway, so this looks like it's about done. Now I'm going to throw in the garlic and the shallots. Trusty shovel. I love shallots. I use them in everything. Big fan of garlic too, but shallots just kind of get that little balance to it that's really nice. So now, give them a little bit of a ride. Lower that heat down. I did the pancetta on medium to high, and that pan is pretty good and hot. So once the eggplant is softened and caramelized, you kind of lower it a little bit, maybe medium, slightly below medium, and toss all that around. As eggplants continue to cook, you can hear them going. And now we're going to add the chilies in. That gives it that heat. And the last touch is going to be the broccoli rabe and the lemon and the zest. Let me get that ready, and I'll be back. And we're back. So now I have tossed the broccoli rabe in. And we're going to give that a little run for about 2 or 3 minutes. And once that's done, then we return the pancetta, the lemon zest, salt, pepper. You got yourself a nice eggplant dish. Tossed over pasta, just like that, with bread. Tempted to make some pasta, but I think I'll just keep it this way. I don't know if you can see any of this. This is really looking good. I'm going to give this just a couple of more minutes. All right. Now I'm going to add back in the pancetta. So let me get that going. And we're back. So I just added the pancetta back in. Oh man, that looks good. And we'll give that a little bit of a toss. Don't have to cook it much more. And the pancetta is nice and golden. Just got to get it turned around in there. And once that's done, I'm going to add the juice of 1 lemon. I've got the zest that I did of that same lemon. And that gives it a really nice flavor. And I'm going to do some salt and pepper. Now there's a lot of salt already on there with the eggplant. Because when you salt them down, to take out the bitterness, but throw a little bit of extra salt in there. Not going to kill anybody. And that is looking really good. Give that a final stir. And I'll plate it. Okay. It's looking good. Maybe we'll a little more olive oil on top. Never have enough. Okay. All right, this is done. I'm going to plate it and we'll taste it. Be right back. And we're back. So I've now plated it and it looks great. I'm going to put a little Parmesan on there. So everything goes good with Parmesan. I've got a piece of bread cut. I'm just going to give it a taste by itself. Like I said, you could eat this as a steak plant dish, or toss it with pasta. Would be probably pretty good. Just going to give it a little break. I'm going to try to get a little bit of everything here. That is awesome. All those flavors just jump together. Just perfect. Anyway, I had a good time tonight cooking this for you. Have a great week. Be safe. And Buon appetito.